You can reason with a child that's being alienated against you, right? Wrong. Today we are alienation myth busting. Hey, this is Ryan Thomas, an adult child of parental alienation who discovered the truth and reconnected. And this is a really important myth to bust because so many parents think, I can reason with them. I can use my logic. I can show them the proof. I can show them the documents. I can give them an account of what's going on. And logically, they will see I'm not a bad parent. They are logically going to be able to see that the other parent is the one that is hurting them. The other parent is the one that is filling their head with lies and manipulation, and that I am an innocent parent. I'm not a perfect parent, but I am doing everything right and the other parent is doing things wrong. And unfortunately, the belief that you can use logic to reason with an alienated child is incorrect. It is a myth. The reality is that children who are alienated are running 100% on emotions. Their emotions of anger, sadness, their own resentment, compounded by the fact of an alienator who is using or creating those emotions, blaming you, and then demanding that through their influence that the child reject you, that you don't deserve a relationship with them because of all of the things that you have done to them. So their emotions are heightened by everything that's happened within a divorce, a custody battle, negative events that have happened where they feel bad, they feel upset, they feel as though they have been hurt emotionally. And then someone else is there to throw gasoline on the fire and tell them how not only are they hurting, how this is traumatic, how this is destroying their life, how this is destroying their future. And so they also, compounded with those real emotions, have the feeling of fear. I have to be obedient. I have to be compliant. I have to say and do things so that I don't get in trouble because I already have one bad parent. If I piss off this parent who is providing for me, who is influencing me, who is now supporting me because this other parent is terrible, I can't afford to upset them. I don't want them to be mad at me. I don't want them to cut me off. I want to be able to eat. I want to be able to play my sports. I want to be able to have clothes. I don't want to lose all of that. I've already lost this other parent, so I will stay compliant. Well, you are never going to change your child's mind about you, change your child's heart about you, change the way that they think and feel about you with logic or logic alone. Coming in and saying, here's the facts. Here's what happened. I got the receipts to prove it. Here's the court documents. Dropping that in their lap is not only not effective because they can't comprehend it from that standpoint. That's not the entry point in to change their perception of you. It is also going to be looked at as you trying to be actually someone who's trying to hurt the alienator. That you're the one that's making up the lies, that you're the one that won't admit to anything, that you're the one that has to be perfect, and that you're the narcissist. And so everything that the alienator is gets turned around on you. You're trying to control me. You're upset because you can't control me. And so everything just gets projected on you. And the more that you show facts and logic and try to unpack things from that intelligent standpoint, the more that they reject it, the more that they use it as a wall, the more that they say you're using all of that as an excuse for why you hurt me and pretending that you didn't do anything wrong. And so it pushes them right back into the arms of an alienator who is all too willing to comfort them and console them in whatever way that is by saying, you're with your good parent now. You don't need that other parent. You don't need the rest of those family members. They're terrible. They're awful. Look at what they're doing. They're showing you court documents. They shouldn't be doing that. They're showing you emails. Those are adult things. Meanwhile, in many cases, the alienator is the one that's keeping them up to date. Well, here's what happened in court today. Look at this email that your other parents sent me. Look at this line. And they will pick it apart and they will show the child what's going on. But that fact is all used, or it's not fact, but that information is all used to invoke an emotion out of them. Hatred, fear, resentment. And with those emotions, you have to find an equal, opposite, and even more powerful emotion to bring your child back to you, to start attracting them back to you and say, no, that's actually how I want to feel. That's the environment that I want to live in. That's the history that I want to believe in. This is the present moment that feels good to me as opposed to what's been going on. This is how I can get excited about the future and what lies ahead as opposed to doom and gloom. But you have to fight that on that emotional connection, on that empathetic level, and that requires a lot of skill. It requires the ability to not take things at face value, to look beneath the surface and see what's really going on, to understand what's this really about, and then know what you can say and do specifically to change the conversation to emotions that can entice the child and change the child's mind, while also, of course, telling your own story, right? Not just dropping the proof in their lap, but giving them a way that they can receive it so that it's a soft landing for them, so that it's not an implosion of their life that says, you now have to believe me and go against the alienator. You want it to be able so that they can receive it and go, that feels good, that feels better. That is an emotion that they naturally want to have more than hatred and rejection. But that is the game in which you have to learn, and that is how you have to start communicating with your child. It is not about logic. It is not about proof. It is about how you present those facts and those pieces of information in an emotional way that can not only compete with the alienator and the emotional damage that they have done, but can actually beat them. When you can play the emotional game and you understand what this is all really about from the perspective of the child, that is how you start winning in a game that the alienator doesn't even know that you're playing. That is how you can assert yourself as different and better, and as a better option for the child, because you represent the things that they actually want, not the things that they're just afraid of. So if you are an alienated parent who's going through alienation and rejection, and you're being cut off, and your family is being cut off, and you don't know what to do, you don't know how to combat this, you don't know what to say or do, and you're looking for help, you can click the link below this video to get information on how I can help you, walking you through with a step-by-step plan that you can customize to your own specific situation so that you know how to communicate, you know the words and the phrases to use, how to tell your story, and get your side across in a way that truly resonates and can connect with your child. So I look forward to that opportunity if that's what you're interested in. Again, I'm Ryan Thomas. Thank you so much for watching this myth busting so that you can see the reality of what's really going on. And I will see you on another video. Hey, it's Ryan Thomas. Thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and it also helps to spread the word. Be sure to watch other videos from this channel, and also check below this video for other resources and links to help.